Does this look okay? Yeah, pretty okay. So this is moreover a commentary video. First, let me sit down. So this is moreover a commentary video, a thing which nobody is talking about, which is happening just a few hours and probably happening right now as well. And nobody's talking about it. So I just wanted to talk about this in this commentary video. So we're going to read an online article. I'll link that below. But before we go ahead and do that, a big shout out. A big shout out to Catalin. His name is equally hard for me as my name would be equally hard to spell out for him. So we're going to use the Twitter handle now. So we're going to give a full credit to @CampusCody, who is an amazing article writer at ZDNet, and this article is by him. So I was just sitting around working on my stuff and suddenly got an email from a very close friend from Intel that, hey, there is this amazing thing happening and nobody on the internet is talking about it apart from Campus Cody. So I thought, let's make it a video on YouTube and let me make people aware that something like this is happening. So as I said, this is going to be a commentary video. So in case you go onto Twitter for @CampusCody, give him a hashtag that Hitesh sent us here. So we're going to read his article here, and I'm going to link that below as well, so that in case you want to read it in more detail, I highly recommend it. So the article line is pretty scary, and it says, a hacker is wiping Git repositories and asking for a ransom. And in order to give you the gravity of the situation, I have to take an example. Now, big companies like Google, Facebook, probably Uber, and all other big companies, they do have their own servers to manage Git, and they manage all of their software versions, internal, external, everything on their own servers. But small scale companies like me and a whole lot of other companies, they are dependent on these services like GitHub, Bitbucket, GitLab, and a whole bunch of others. And this attack is happening right now on all of them. So moving further on to this article, it says the attack started earlier today appear to be coordinated across Git hosting services, GitHub, Bitbucket, and GitLab. So what the hacker is doing is what is known that the hacker removes all source code and recent commits from the victim's Git repository and leave a ransom note behind asking for a payment of 0.1 Bitcoin, approx $750. So for more information, I'll link down this in the description section, but you know the story right now, that a hacker is wiping out all the code and he's threatening companies that either he will make all of the code public and or will use it for otherwise if you're not going to pay the ransom of 0.1 Bitcoin. Now, to understand the gravity of this monstrous event, let's try to understand this. Now, imagine if you are owner of a company and you worked on this great idea, your product is about to launch, and you're using these services, Git or Bitbucket, and hosting your private services with team management. You're paying them too as well. And suddenly you realize before a few days of launch that all of your code is now being compromised. The hacker has deleted all of the commits and everything, and now asking for a ransom. Now, although the official people from the GitHub and all these guys are saying that, hey, first you might want to get in touch with us before paying any ransom. But again, of course, we all can understand that you are paying thousands of dollars to these programmers to develop this latest state-of-the-art software, and you have spent so much of your time, money, probably investors' money, and now this scary situation appears. I only can understand what might be the situation of a person who is going through it right now. Now, of course, in this very detailed article, the author also mentions that what was the main reason behind these attacks, and I'm not going to show it right now, because for that you have to go onto this article and have to read it, at least that we can do for this author. So in case you were wondering that, hey Tesh, why are you not talking about Bitcoins? Here's the video. We're talking about the Bitcoins and the blockchains, and everything is involved in just one video. So the whole story here is that GitHub can also be a point of attack and can be compromised as well. And ransomware are just back, but the only thing is they are much more scarier. Compared to on the scale, previously they attacked on a very massive scale. This time it's a lot lesser. And as the time of this recording, it says around 14 hours ago or 13 hours ago, there was no such incident which has repeated this kind of a ransomware attack. So probably they might have fixed this 0-day, but still it was a very, very scary thing. And the most important part is nobody is talking about it. Probably they all are busy in the phone reviews, but again, just for fun aside, these things should be highlighted as well, that what's happening, what's not happening in the world of IT as well. Now, I don't use Twitter. I'm not active there at all. I'm active on Instagram. I prefer that. Probably I love that as well. But in case you want to go and read that article, you go there. And if you are active on Twitter as well, go ahead on to this Campus Cody. I'll link his Twitter in the description section below. Go on there, tweet him that Hitesh sent us here. It would be a nice gesture to him. He has written an amazing article and he deserves full credit for that. So just go ahead, give him a shout out. Yeah, it's very, very scary. Anyways, in case you have enjoyed this content, make sure you hit that subscribe button so that we can get connected and you can join this amazing community at this channel for all programmers and IT lovers. That's it for this video. I'm going to surely catch you up in the next one.